Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we're bringing news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we're bringing news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we're bringing news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we're bringing news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio.
A lovely evening and thanks for joining us on the news update on 24 News Radio and Television. My name is Grace Nwafo. The presidency has debunked claims linking Vice President Kashim Shettima's remarks at a book launch in Abuja to recent development in Rivers State involving Governor Siminalayi Fubara and President Tinubu. In a statement on Friday, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communication, Office of the Vice President, Stanley Nkwocha, described the media interpretation as gross misrepresentation and reckless endangerment of national cohesion. Shettima had spoken at the public presentation of OPL 245, the inside story of the $1.3 billion oil block, a book written by former Attorney General of the Federation, Mohammed Bello Adoke, held at the Yaradua Center, Abuja on Thursday. Nkwocha noted that the Vice President referenced the historical episode during the Jonathan administration when there were alleged moves to remove him as governor of Borno State at the height of the Boko Haram insurgency. He clarified that Shettima's remarks were in the context of acknowledging Adoke's role as a public official, not amount to political event. Some media report has interpreted Shettima's account as a veiled criticism of Tinubu's recent declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State, which led to the suspension of Governor Fubara. Nkwocha said such a comparison was unfounded and misleading, stating that the president did not remove Fubara from office. He also defended the legality of President Tinubu's of the 1999 Constitution stability in the state. The statement urged the media and political actors to avoid politicizing Shettima's speech or instigating conflict within the administration. Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Bayo Ojulari, says the company is considering selling some of its refineries as it grapples with challenges in their rehabilitation. Speaking in an interview at the 9th OPEC International Seminar in Vienna, Austria, Ojulari said a strategic review of NNPC's refinery operations were underway and expected to be concluded before the end of the year. When asked if that could include putting the refineries up for sale, Ojulari acknowledged that selling was not out of the question, but any decision will be based on the outcome of the reviews done. Nigeria has been working to rehabilitate its long-dormant state-owned refineries, including those in Port Harcourt, Warri, and Kaduna. Although the Port Harcourt refinery resumed operations briefly in November 2023, it was shut down again in May for maintenance. Ojulari attributed some of the setbacks to outdated infrastructure and underperforming technologies. He also addressed the high cost of oil production in Nigeria, saying operating costs range between targeting an increase in Nigeria's oil barrels per day at the end of the year. Former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Babakar Lawal, has described the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project as a scam, accusing the Bola Tinubu administration of lacking tangible project that benefits Nigerians. Lawal made the remark during an appearance on Inside Sources with Laolu Akonde, aired on Channels Television on Friday. He also criticized the ongoing Lagos-Ibadan Expressway project, claiming successive governments had used it as a political talking point without completing it. Tinubu had in May flagged off the first phase of a 30-kilometer stretch from Amadu Bello Way to Eleko village in Lekki, Lagos. Lawal has, however, dismissed the development, questioning its relevance in the face of mounting public debt. A Bayelsa State High Court sitting in Yenagoa has sentenced 4 men to death for the murder of a taxi driver, Mr. Olarewaju Ajayi, sometime in 2001. The judgment delivered on Thursday by Justice Patience Diri of Bayelsa State High Court 11 found the defendants guilty of conspiracy, murder, and armed robbery and sentenced them to death. Court findings said the convict had chartered Mr. Ajayi, a commercial taxi driver operating between Yenagoa and Port Harcourt, under the guise of attending a naval program at Oni in Rivers State. But at Okogbe in Rivers State, under the pretense of relieving himself, the first defendant, Sunday Imo, asked the driver to stop the vehicle. As the vehicle stopped, the other occupants of the vehicle attacked Ajayi. They held his neck, used a marine rope to tie him, and stabbed him justice. Biriai stressed that the conviction underscores the Bayelsa State government's zero tolerance towards crime and its unwavering commitment to ensure that criminals face the full weight of the law. This is still the news update on 24 News Radio and Television. More stories from the foreign scene, entertainment, and sport will come your way. Stay with us. Glad to know that you're still there. If you're just joining us, this is the news update on 24 News Radio and Television. Over now to the foreign scene. The State Department is firing more than 1,300 people on Friday as part of a dramatic overhaul of the agency. The notice disclosed that the firings will affect 1,107 civil service and 246 foreign service officers. This comes as the State Department implements a drastic reorganization as part of the Trump administration's broader effort to shrink the federal government. Hundreds of offices and bureaus are being eliminated or altered as a result of the changes. Foreign service officers who were given reduction in force notices on Friday will be placed on administrative leave for 120 days before formally losing their jobs. According to the notice, most civil servants will be placed on leave for 60 days before their firing takes effect. And still from the United States, U.S. President Donald Trump has said he will send weapons, including Patriot air defense system, to Ukraine via NATO. His announcement comes after Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky spoke of having a positive dialogue with Trump about ensuring that arms arrived on time. He said he had asked for 10 Patriot systems after a surge in Russian drone and missile attacks on Ukrainian cities in the past week. Patriot batteries detect and intercept oncoming missiles and are regarded as one of the world's best air defense systems. Speaking in Rome on Thursday, the Ukrainian leader said Germany was ready to pay for 2 of the Patriots and Norway for 1, while other European partners were also prepared to help. After a phone call with Russia's Vladimir Putin last week, Trump said he was not happy that progress had not been made towards ending the war, and he has since complained that Putin's very nice attitude turned out to be meaningless. In an interview, Trump said he would make a major statement concerning Russia on Monday, but did not say what it would be about. He said NATO was going to reimburse the full cost of the weapons sent to Ukraine. NATO is funded through the contributions of its members, including the U.S. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio told reporters on Friday that he had urged countries, including Germany and Spain, to hand over some of their existing Patriot batteries as they could reach Ukraine faster. Further report says that a Patriot battery formerly based in Israel will be sent to Ukraine after refurbishment in the U.S. Negotiations over the Israeli battery have been going on for some time. Last month, a senior official in Kyiv said it had already been sent to the U.S., but Ukraine was still waiting to receive it. And from Bangladesh caretaker government has overturned a long-standing protocol requiring female officials to be addressed as Sir, calling it an odd relic of ousted leader Sheikh Hasina's regime. The interim administration, headed by Nobel Peace Prize winner Muhammad Yunus, took office last year after former Prime Minister Hasina was overthrown by a student-led uprising, forcing her to flee to neighboring India. A statement issued by the press wing of the caretaker government late Thursday said the directive mandating the use of Sir for women in official roles had been annulled. A new committee has been formed to revise other protocol-related directives. A female bureaucrat told newsmen that the caretaker government took the call without consulting female officials. Hasina, 77, who has defied orders to return to Dhaka, faces several charges at Bangladesh International Crimes Tribunal for alleged crimes committed during a crackdown on the protests that led to her toppling. Up to 1,400 people were killed between July and August 2024, according to the United Nations. Prosecutors say that Hasina had held overall command responsibilities for the violence. And from the world of entertainment, Justin Bieber has sprung a surprise on fans, releasing his first new studio album in 4 years. Swag, the Canadian singer's 7th studio album, features 21 tracks, including collaborations with rap artist Gunna, gospel singer Dijon, rapper Lil B, comedian Drewski, rapper Sexy Red, musician Cash Cobain, and singer-songwriter Eddie Benjamin. The album's final song, Forgiveness, is performed not by Bieber, but by pastor and gospel singer Marvin Winans. The album from Bieber, who in March shared a social media post about feeling unworthy and in June posted on Instagram about being broken, is infused with a tone of vulnerability. And now from the world of sport. Super Falcons captain Rasheedat Ajibade has expressed her excitement following the team's hard-earned victory over Botswana. Nigeria defeated the Mars 1-0 to book a spot in the quarterfinals at the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco on Thursday night. Chinwendu Ihezuo grabbed the winning goal late in the game. It was not an easy ride for the 9-time champions as Alex Malet's side put up an impressive performance in the keenly contested encounter. Ajibade admitted that the Mars made things difficult for the team and was grateful for the victory. Although Ajibade was named Woman of the Match in the game against Botswana, the former Atletico Madrid star is however yet to hit expected form in the competition. She also dispelled rumors she might be playing with an injury. The Super Falcons will take on Algeria in their last group game at the Larbi Zaouli Stadium in Casablanca on Friday. And that's a wrap on the news update on 24 News Radio and Television. Do stay tuned for more programs will be coming your way after this. My name is Grace Nwafor. Have a lovely evening.